welcome back to the St. Thomas Dynasty here on NCAA 14. This is John J. Gaming on the mic, and today we are on the road to play against Ball State. And it's a thick fight right now. It's not, the MAC West is not as good, I don't think, this year as what it was last year. So this conference is wide open, and this could give us a great opportunity to really establish ourselves as the contender to win the MAC West. But we got to take care of these guys first. It should be an interesting one, so make sure you smash that like button as well as subscribe if you're new. Let's go ahead and get into this game, man. Ball State is not wasting any time, just getting right into it, getting that no huddle going, as Joey Polk is going to call the troops to the line of scrimmage. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got some time. He has some time to make a sandwich if he wanted to make a sandwich, believe it or not, as he finally finds Kyle Kent. He picks up 17 on that one. Just all the time in the world. We got to do a better job of pressure, as they are going to utilize their running back, Robert Mueller, who does, actually Justin Mueller, my bad. Justin Mueller breaking some tackles, as now it's a fresh set of down for the Cardinals, as this time we do get some pressure, and it's Jeff Outlaw taking it up the sideline. No one's gonna even touch this man, as St. Thomas is gonna take it all the way back. Jeff Outlaw out here getting this party started for us. The first touchdown of the game is an interception, pick 6. Let's fucking go. As now, let's see what Ball State can conjure up this time around, as they are back at it again with the white vans, as they say, as they're going to throw to the left-hand side, and Cody Henderson picks up 6. As now we're moving forward up the field. Mueller, once again, Zaire Hill just gets leveled by Mueller, although he does pay the price. He is a little shaken up on that play, as the Cardinals look to get a first down in a row on this drive, and they don't quite get there, although Billy Mitchell does have to stop the bleeding to make sure that not too many points are scored, and we almost had another potential interception, just could not get there fast enough, as now is a fresh set down for the Cardinals. They're going to the right hand side. They are going to Lee Richwalski, who picks up another first down, going up the middle with Rikalski again. That is a very unique last name. That cannot possibly be computer generated for sure. As Rikalski going to take it up the middle. He picks up 7 more. And it's going to be a 3rd and 3 coming up, as we have a chance to make a goal line stand here. Tight end goes into motion. We're going to have Tyler Graham getting ready to go, and we don't bite on Willie Bailey soon enough, and it's going to be another. It's going to be the first touchdown today for the Cardinals, as we now see St. Thomas's offense on the field for the very first time today. Let's see what we can do, as Tristan Singleton does make a catch for us this time, gain of 7 yards. Singleton does have some issues with drops sometimes. That was evident in the last game, but this time around he was able, conjure the ball, and on this next play, able to get the first. We good. As we'll go ahead, trying to get the play action going here is Gluck. He's looking over the middle, trying to throw to Andrew Green, but he puts too much sauce on that pass, and it's going to be an incompletion. We had an opportunity to bring this man to, had his opportunity to get a huge play, but instead we're going to have to try to get the Singleton again. And there's that drop that I was talking about, man, and we have to put it away. So now Ball State returns to the floor, going over the middle this time, finding Willie Bailey. It's going to be brought down by Jeff Outlaw, who did have the interception return for a touchdown earlier. Not again those interceptions early on anymore, as now Ball State is seeming to find their rhythm. Beyond that interception, this man has been perfect, and that's going to continue. This time completing that pass to Charlie Walker. Another gain of 12. As now Ball State is approaching the red zone, threatening to take the lead for the first time today. And that threat just got a lot bigger. Cody Henderson, another first down. Is basically now a 1st and goal once again, I know it's technically, beyond the 10-yard line, but you can't even see, that yellow line. So, you know what I'm talking about. So they pick up 5 on that one. So now, 3rd and inches. And look what we get here. I think we got ourselves, yes, sir, it's a false start on that one. So now that backs them up a little bit. Maybe this is what we need. Let's get this stand and maybe hold these guys to a field goal as we get some pressure up the middle. And it looks like Corey Ford was able to get in there and sack Joey Pollock. And that means Ball State does have to settle for a field goal. And now we only find ourselves down 10-7. Remember, these guys, they did beat us pretty badly. They went to the MAC West they won the MAC West and won that championship game. Or not, actually I don't know who won the championship game off the top of my head. But we get this, oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought we had that pass. I was about to get hyped. But I guess I'll have to stay here for now. Get the 2nd and 10. But Ball State, this is a team that did win the MAC West in the previous season. We finished not too far behind them. And a big reason was, we lost our quarterback, early on in the game. And, just couldn't get anything going with John Wilson or Calvin Calcutty in that 2-quarterback system last year. Hopefully that's not the case this time around. As hopefully Kyle Luck is not made of glass. As we go ahead on this 3rd and 1. Try to pick up the 1st down. We do so easily. And takes an absolute shot. But still remains in the game. This man watches some hockey highlights because he's a tough kid. As now, 2nd and 9 coming up. We're going to go up the middle with Lucas Coley, who's got a nice hole and will be brought down inside the 35-yard line. A 21-yard run for the halfback who transferred from Oregon State last season. As we tried to throw on the next play, it's incomplete. So we got a 2nd and 10 coming up here. Going to drop back to pass, try to throw over the right-hand side. We find Andrew Green. And another 3rd and short coming up here. So we changed the play at the line of scrimmage at the very last second. And it works out well for us as they were expecting a read option from us. But we're capable of making adjustments too. We can do that. As there's Coley again. Coley off to a really nice start so far. Usually doesn't get that many carries. But early on, he is getting plenty of workload. As there's Kyle Luck fighting for the 1st down and picking it up. Gain a few yards, but that has to be the most impressive run of the day. He was stopped in the backfield and fought his way forward, just refusing to go down. Although, as I hype this man up, of course he fumbles the ball. Bro. We can't fumble it on their goal line, and we lose an opportunity to, at the very bare minimum, tie this game up. But we do get them inside their own 5, but they get out of that quickly as Robert Harris makes the catch on that one. So now it's a fresh set of downs for the Ball State Cardinals as Harris goes into motion. Let's see what we can do here in this free 4. We had all the guys in the vicinity, but nobody reacted over there. And so now it's another 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. As this time Gardner is going to escape the pocket. And that has to be, illegal touching on that one. Because that shouldn't be happening. And that's what they're going to call. As illegal touching, that's a loss of down. So now, 2nd and 15. Let's see if we can capitalize off the penalty. What just happened? That man was covered like a blanket. How did that pass even be completed? Let alone not picked off at the very least. But it's all good though. It's all good. We got karma back on our side. We got the stop. And now we're back on this field, man. So now what we gotta do is not turn this ball over. That's all I ask. I'm a simple man. As we try to throw to Alex Garcia, but he doesn't continue to run his route. If he would have kept going, that would have been a big play on that pass play, but instead that was almost intercepted. We got extremely lucky there. So now a couple plays later, we have a 1st and 10 again, trying to go over the middle to Lucas Coley, who is brought down quickly, but still is able to pick up 5 yards without too much of a problem. As we go 3rd and 1 this time, just keep going over the middle, keep using Lucas Coley. Coley having a nice game so far. Only 10 carries, but 71 yards thus far. Man is balling out for us. As Rashawn Boyd, Bird, I can't talk today for whatever reason. He picks up another first, and we get another. Never mind. Bird drops that pass, of course, because we can't have nice things. So now 2nd and 10 once again. We'll see if we can get that pass, and this time Bird does make the catch for us. Is gain of 14 yards as we go to that first down marker. Just keeping that thing rolling here. That's the key, is we can't turn the ball over at this point of the field. We were this close to getting to the end zone last time out, but we turned the ball over with a fumble. So now we got to be careful here. Make sure we get some points on the board as we throw a dangerous pass as Jared White almost intercepts it. But instead, we got 3rd and goal. Last chance to get into the end zone. And we didn't see the man coming out of the corner. We do have to call a timeout. And that's how this game's going to be, man. We're at halftime. We're tied at 10. A very defensive struggle. Let's see who finds the rhythm first. So now we're back at it again. 1st and 10 coming up as we get the ball to start the second half. Kyle Luck has a lane up the middle. He is in daylight and is going to be out of bounds eventually. Untouched. 33-yard gain on that one as we're able to get this thing rocking and rolling as Lucas Coley gives me another first down. I'm loving Lucas Coley today, man. He doesn't get a lot of chances, but when he does, he takes advantage of them as we have to throw it away. They're going to throw a flag. I really thought he was outside the pocket, but the referees do disagree. And it's going to now be 2nd and 21. Please tell me this is not going to kill momentum, actually. As we throw short to Santiago found. He was open. Let's take what the defense is giving him. Fight another day. As now we got 3rd and 14 coming up here. We need a big play here. As there's Santiago found getting open and nearly picking up the first down. Is going to be just short. But with only 1 yard, we're going to go ahead and go for it here. If we can't get 1 yard, you know, that we have bigger problems on this team. And look at that. It's blown up in the backfield. The same guy that stopped our last drive to end this first half. But now we're back at it again on defense. Let's see if we can get a stop here, man. As Moore taking it up the field is going to be eventually brought down. But not before, you know, we trying to get something going. Or not before they get something going here. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm losing my mind. As we got a 2nd and 5 coming up. They trying to run a short pass play. But Greg Robinson instantly gets pressure and forces incompletion. So let's see if we can get that same energy. 3rd and 5. They're going to float this one. As Zaire Hill just kind of looks at the ball in the air and doesn't realize, hey, I could do something with that ball. But now, you know, they're just keeping this thing rolling. As Pollock now has a hole, only Zaire Hill can stop him. And Zaire Hill does eventually make the tackle. But, man, not a good way to start the second half, man. First, failing a 4th down conversion. And now they're on the verge of getting to the end zone. As Zaire Hill making another critical mistake, strafing. I don't know why he didn't come forward and try to react to the pat or whatever was going on. But it is going to be an end zone touchdown for Joey Pollock. As Ball State will now enjoy a 17-10 lead here. As now Bird is going to, you know, not Bird, Boyd. Boyd is going to take it back for us. Let's see if we can get someone trying to get, you know, a little juke move going. And we do always get a nice return back. But we got to get our offense going. Like I said, man, we can move between the 20. But can we finish drives? And we almost had our drive finished off right there with that interception. So now, 2nd and 10. Kyle Luck is looking around. Going to try to throw over the right-hand side. It's a tight window. But it doesn't matter. Luck throws that one right on the money. It's a fresh set of downs for the Cardinals. As Luck, he's going to throw to the left-hand side. He's going to find Eli Shaligan on the play action. That play has given us great success in the past couple of weeks. So much so, we're going to go ahead and try to run a 2nd time. As there's Eli again. This time nearly pick it up a 1st down. But we do have a flag on the play. And it looks like it's going to be a clipping penalty on Santiago Fountain. So it's going to drop us back. So now 2nd and 19, just going to try to pick up some more yards. Lisa try to figure him out with Lucas Coley, who does pick up 6, but does leave us at a 3rd and long. Cannot be stalled once again, as we need Coley to make a big play for us, and he does! 1st and 10 for Coley. What a time to make that first catch of the day. As now we're rolling again. Kyle Luck, he's going to scramble forward. We're going to try to slide down, and we do just that. Going untouched. Didn't see anybody open, just gets out of there. As now we're just keeping that motherfucker rolling. 2nd and 3 now. Luck looking around. We're going to try to throw this one away. And looks like Kyle Luck is down. So hopefully he's not shaken up too badly. But in the meantime, we will have Antoine Johnson in the game for right now, as we'll just have him handed off to Lucas Coley, who nearly gets into the end zone, but does fall within the 1-yard line. And now we'll see what we can do. We'll try a little play action, see what Antoine can do. He does have better mobility, but the accuracy, however, is not quite there yet. As, we don't want, to expose Johnson too much, as we get stuffed in the, in the middle of the field, just a yard shy. But you already know, man, we can't settle for free this close to the end zone. We got to pick it up here, as Lucas Coley can't get it once again. I have no idea what's happening, but we just can't get into the end zone today. So we also get some very disturbing news about Kyle Luck. We took a look at his injury, and it turns out he has hip bursitis, and he's going to be out for 4 weeks. So he'll be out for the rest of this game, and then we're going to be rolling with Antoine Johnson for the next 3 games after this. So hopefully our backup quarterback is ready for the challenge. So with the news that Kyle Luck will be out for an extended period of time, we need our defense to really step up here, and we really need to get a stop here, as Zaire Hill has to come up and make the tackle, but still gains 12 yards. We lost a chance to maybe get a safety and turn this thing around. We just need all the help that our offense can get, and right now we're just struggling to get that, as Mueller gets behind all of our defenders. If he didn't lose balance, that would have been gone. We are extremely fortunate, as they got a 2nd and 2 now thanks to that tripping, and now Mueller picks up another 1st down. As we go into the final quarter of play, we're about to find out what Antoine Johnson and the rest of his St. Thomas team is made of. Can we pull off the victory with our backup quarterback? Let's see if we can pull it off, ladies and gentlemen. We got this. I believe in ourselves. As here we go, 2nd and 10. First play of this 4th quarter, as O.J. Gardner is trying everything he can to get to this quarterback, but instead he had all the time in the world, could make himself a sandwich, and still throw an accurate pass at the same time as a 1st down. As we try once again to try to bring him down, Corey Ford had the right read, but is simply too slow to make the play, unfortunately, as Joey Pollock makes us look silly on that one. Definitely not a good time to start making these mistakes as a defense, as we really need them to come through right now. And right at this moment, it's not necessarily happening right now, as we got a 1st and 10. Walker over the middle. He's going to pick up 5 yards. Going to be 2nd and 5 coming up here. As now, a couple plays later, is now 3rd and 6. Richwalski is going to move into the motion. And let's see what this defense can do. Trying to play some coverage, as Tyler Graham does make the tackle, but it's too late still. Another 1st down given up, as we really could use a stop right about now. And if this might not happen, we need a play here. And Richwalski does pick up 7 on the screen, and just bringing the clock down more and more. And unless we get a turnover, man, it's not looking good. Although we do get them, we do get a 3rd down stop. We do force a field goal. But, man, we really need to come through here, as Antoine Johnson's going to have to lead a drive. Hopefully we can get some luck on, either an onside kick or at least a free and out. And then, after that, he's going to have to do it a 2nd time. So it's a lot to ask somebody in their first appearance Let's see what Johnson can do. As he's looking, he's going to go ahead and scramble forward and get the first down. He's already at midfield, taking advantage of the mobility. He does have really nice speed, 77 speed actually. As we try to hand it off to Lucas Coley, throw him off a little bit. He picks up 6 more yards, and we'll get our boys to the line quickly as the clock is ticking. We cannot waste any more time as we find Allen another first down. But you already know what it is, man. Tick, 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 tick. As you know, they always say in NFL 2K5. As we try to throw to Singleton, we had him open in the flat, but it's incomplete. That's where you see the deficiency of Antoine Johnson. We got to work on that still. As look at this throw too. On top of that, that was not where it was supposed to go. But I was hoping, you know, Andrew Green or Alex Garcia could have made the catch. But Green makes the catch here, and he fumbles the ball. He's going to give Ball State the ball right back with 3 minutes to go, and that is so deflating. So we had a drive going, and now even though we were able to get a stop, you know, we just kind of have just heaving a prayer, and it's going to be intercepted. Antoine Johnson just could not get it done for us, man. As this is how we're going to end up going down. We lose this game by a final score of 20-10 as Ball State, you know, once again taking advantage of our backup quarterback having to come in and play in this game. Second time it hasn't done that when we played Ball State, and that leads us to this 20-10 loss, and we fall to 1-2 in MAC play. So we did end up fumbling the ball 2 times in this game, but it's not how we typically, you know, turn the ball over. We actually lost 2 separate fumbles, you know, one by, you know, Kyle Luck, who's hurt now, as well as Andrew Green. He also fumbled the ball in the 4th quarter. The only interception that was thrown was by Antoine Johnson, you know, towards the end. It was just more of like a, you know, desperation plea. Kyle Luck wasn't the most, you know, it wasn't his best game, man, for Kyle Luck, though. He was 12 for 21, 144 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. You know, Antoine Johnson, he's also okay. He did what he could, 5 for 10, 66, you know, did throw that 1 pick. One thing I do like is, you know, Johnson's, you know, mobility. He does have more speed, more athleticism than, you know, what Kyle Luck offers, you know, but, you know, we're going to have to figure things out, you know, because Johnson does not have the accuracy that Kyle Luck has. As, you know, we just couldn't get in the end zone today. You know, we had opportunities to do so. We fumbled the ball. We couldn't convert 4th downs. We had settled for field goals when we didn't do either of those things. You know, it's just tough. And for the first time today, like, it's not, in this dynasty, I would say, it's not the defense's fault. The defense played fantastic. They even, you know, got an interception returned for a touchdown, you know, courtesy of Jeff Outlaw. You know, that's the only touchdown that we actually scored in the game. Oh, and, you know, Sire Hill, he also had a good game as well. 8 tackles, 1 assist. One of them was assisted. You know, Tyler Graham also had 7 tackles, 7 solo. So, I mean, yeah, it's, you know, it's just tough that we had to lose this way, and we're going to have to figure things out with our backup quarterback. So next episode, we will return to the comforts of home to take on Northern Illinois, who are, you know, B+, B-, but Kurt Hertstreak is still believing in us, even though Kyle Luck is currently hurt right now. You know, they're currently 3-4 on the season. One of those wins coming against an FCS team, so, you know, they need this win to kind of turn their season around, really. It should be a really good one. It'll be the very first start for Antoine Johnson. You don't want to miss that. So if you're ready for that, make sure you smash that like button, as well as subscribe to the channel if you happen to be new. This is John J Gaming on the mic, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.